Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Bella. I'm a registered dietitian. I live in northern BC in Canada, and I share a lot of easy everyday recipes using real simple ingredients and very balanced meals. So I hope you consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more of that. We just reached 100 subscribers, yay! And I'm very excited that some of you are happy to see me every week as I post new recipes. Today will be a very, very quick one because one, I plan on spending a bit more time in the kitchen later on because I'm making a few pies and cakes for my birthday that we are celebrating tomorrow, even though my birthday is not until June 3rd. But yeah, I'm spending a whole day in the kitchen doing a bunch of other things for my birthday, so I didn't want to spend almost any time cooking, but I still wanted to give you guys a recipe. So I am making a crock pot slow cooker recipe, and this will be a new series as well of slow cooker meals, and this one is super easy, super quick, so let's get started. Today's recipe is a chicken with salsa, and there are a few variations that you can make. We are going to be using chicken breast and then a jar of salsa as well as some fajita seasoning mix, but I often use taco mix. I just buy a taco package of these. I always look at the ingredients, make sure that it's only like good seasonings, no silicone dioxide, no other preservative, any of that stuff. And then I always buy a good jar of salsa as well. This one is from a Canadian brand here in Canada, a supermarket brand, and it is organic. I buy organic when I can, which is most of the time because anyway, this is a conversation for another day. I don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen, so let's get started. We're just gonna season our chicken with this fajita seasoning mix, and I'll show you while we do it. And then we're gonna dump everything in the crock pot and let it cook for 4 to 6 hours on low or 3 to 4 on high. I'm gonna do low, and at the end we're also gonna add some beans and some corn, and then we're gonna eat it with chips. But you can just eat it as is, like use this chicken as a filling for a recipe, or eat it with tacos. I like to add the beans and the corn to add some extra protein and fiber and veggies, and then eat it with taco chips or tortilla chips. But I will show you once we're at the end. I'll show you me adding all of these things, and then you'll see what I mean. Okay, we are gonna plug our slow cooker, and then we're gonna set it to low, and then we're gonna add our chicken in a single layer. I'll show you how that looks in a second. So now we're gonna add our seasoning. Again, I like using taco seasoning, but I didn't have any stored, so I'm just using some fajita. And I like to go ahead and pat it down, scrub it into the meat. Now we're gonna open a jar of salsa, and this one is mild because I don't like spicy. And then we're just gonna dump it on top and make sure that everything is covered. I'm gonna add a little bit of water here just to get every little last bit of this jar. So just add a little bit of water, give it a shake, and then we have some more. Now we are going to cover our pot, set it aside, and forget it. This is my dog. His name is Cashew, and he's so cute. Yeah, so set it aside, and then we'll be back in 4 to 6 hours, and then I'll show you how it looks, and then we'll add some corn and some beans. Okay, so it has been 6 hours that this has been cooking, so let me show you how it looks, and then we're gonna add our corn and our beans. I have about 2 to 3 cups of black beans and 2 cups of frozen corn. So we're first gonna just pull the chicken and you'll see how easily it comes apart. Okay, so now we're gonna add our beans and our corn. And let it cook for another 5 minutes or so. Okay, so now that it's ready, let me show you how I like to serve it. I like to put some on a plate and then add some corn chips and then top it with some cheese. I am out of cheese, so I'm not gonna be topping it with cheese, but that's how I like to serve it. This is probably my quickest slow cooker recipe and the easiest that will come together, and barely any work, as you just saw. So if you like today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.